This is not the video I planned to make today. Unfortunately, sometimes the day doesn't turn out the way that you thought it was going to turn out. Hola mis amigos. Bendiciones para todos ustedes. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Blessings to all of you. Our cat got hurt last week on Monday, and we thought he had a couple of scratches. I cleaned his wound, but then last night my son looked at his leg, says, "Oh my goodness, I didn't know this happened to Grebo's leg." And I looked, and a big chunk of fur, I guess, had come off that was covering it, and it was a huge gaping hole. And then I noticed the other tuft of fur that kind of had a little bit of a scab on it. I went and I kind of picked at it, and it fell right off, and there was a huge other hole there. He probably had been bitten by a dog because he kind of jumps into the neighbor's yards and stuff. So I'm guessing that's what happened. Or if there's a raccoon or something like that that's out and about, something with sharp nails got his leg. So unfortunately, we had to go to the vet today. And this is our vet visit. We are just waiting for the Uber to come pick us up because our kitty cat, you can't really see him because it's so dark in there. He got attacked by an animal. It happened the other day. He just came home, he had a few scratches on him. So we cleaned him up with some alcohol. That seemed to be okay. He was limping a little bit, so it looked like it was hurt. And I put some ice on it. One day we put ice on it. He seemed to be okay with that because he seemed to be I almost feel like he had a bit of a fever. His ears are warm. And then he seemed to be just on the mend. He was jumping up and down and different things, so he seemed to be okay. And then yesterday, Lawrence looks over at him, and where one of these scratches were kind of like a matted scab on his skin, I guess, had come off. And there was a huge gaping wound there, and we hadn't even known it was there. It was so weird. It was like the skin that was over top fell off and died or something. I don't know. It looked really bad. So we cleaned it up last night and kind of watched him a bit. And then now we're on our way to Chivo Pets. So we are on our way to get to the vet hospital for animals in El Salvador, which is called Chivo Veterinary Hospital, or Chivo Pets, I guess. But on the Uber, it said Veterinary Hospital. So that's where we're going. Annika's going to come with me. This is her favorite kitty, and he hates being in the carrier. So we use some rescue remedy spray on the carrier itself just to give it, I don't know, some calming effect, I'm hoping, because he really hates being in the carrier. And he's the cat that was at the airport who, when my husband took him out of the carrier, he was so nervous he pooped 4 times on the floor at the airport in security. It's funny now. I keep saying it's funny now because at the time it was not funny. And also, he's the one who destroyed the carrier on the way to my vet's in Ontario. And when we moved to this house, he also destroyed that carrier. Those TMU carriers were just crap. He broke 2 of them. So now we're only left with the really expensive one we bought in Canada on our way to El Salvador, to the airport. I put him in a different carrier, and he was okay to get in that carrier. But the one he had destroyed earlier, I put my female cat in there, and she destroyed it again beyond repair. So on the way to the airport, we had to stop by a pet store to pick up another carrier, which was super expensive, like $90 Canadian. So here's hoping he doesn't destroy this carrier. Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes when we get there. Chivo Pets is open. It's a veterinary hospital, so it's open 24 hours. I called another vet yesterday that I was recommended, but I actually used WhatsApp to text them. They didn't text me back, so I don't think they're open on Sundays. And since it's Sunday and I really want to get him treated, we're going to go to Chivo. This highway moves very fast compared to like every other day. We're actually making really good time getting to the vet. Almost at San Pedro. He's calm now. We moved over to the second stage of waiting for the emergency lineup. Maybe. Okay, so we've moved from the triage, which is the table over there, and those chairs, to this waiting area over here, and we are now next in line. Somebody just left, so we might be called up very soon. We kept moving chairs until we were over to this far corner, and that's the one that gets called next. So just waiting our turn. We've been here for about 50 minutes. Getting the blood work done. Holding him down to get the needle in to get the blood work. Oh, is it? Yeah, if I'm gonna see it, but I think it's at the counter right there. Getting our prescriptions for our kitty cat. Poor kitty. Poor kitty. This is the lobby area. Yes, there's lines on the floor. You gotta follow a color. We were in the emergencia. With Chivo Pets, you pay everything in Bitcoin. Every service is 25 cents. As you can see, the final bill was $5 for all that vet care that we got. Isn't that awesome?
Don't forget to hit the like button.